Digging in, Mookie Betts. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
For Boston, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
First pitch on its way. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Cold strike on the outside part of the plate, 0-2. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Our temperature not quite as hot as we'd expected, 85 degrees, the reading at first pitch. Count even at 2-2.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Now that ball's hit well, deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. The next 3-2. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone to lead off the inning. Striding in for Boston, Andrew Benintendi. He'll get to take his first cuts here. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
I really like watching righties throw that cutter in on lefties' hands like that. This one was down 2, and if he hits it, there's a pretty good chance he's going to pound it into the ground. Maybe even give himself a shin burger.
And good take that time on a low breaking ball. 2-2 now.
One thing to take note of is how these last 2 batters have really driven up his pitch count. He's had to use 14 pitches already on them, and he's not even through this guy yet. 14 is near the top end of what you want to throw in a complete inning.
No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys, getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
Grounded down the third baseline. Bauer into his motion. Here it is on 0-1. I just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Francisco Lindor. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Takes a knee-high fastball. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw by Pedroia will be in time, and there's your first out. Standing in, Jose Ramirez. Lifetime against Chris Sale. He carries a .421 batting average. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Sale playing here in his age 29 season. He was a first-round pick back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first-rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
He'll be kicking himself tonight if he doesn't come up with a big knock right here. That pitch was in a hittable location, and a hitter of this caliber usually doesn't let that go by.
And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. Edwin Encarnacion now. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Popped him up. Moreland waits on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. His numbers against Trevor Bauer. He's gone 3 for 11. He also has 1 home run. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Yanked fouled off to the right. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Around second now and headed for third. Moreland takes the turn at third. He wants it all. Safe at the plate as they extend their lead to 2. Coming to the plate now, Dustin Pedroia. First pitch of the at-bat. Strike one to start the at-bat. No outs, nobody on. Now in the box, Rafael Devers, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. So a rather weak start to the at-bat as he misses badly there. It's 0-1.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. The 1-2. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike three. So digging in now, Sandy Leon. First offering on its way. Just got a piece up the line. Scooped up. And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike two. Leon, a Venezuelan-born ball player. He's in the midst of his 8th major league season. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already. And there are 2 gone in the inning. Here comes the first pitch. This is on the ground over the first. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Throw into third. And they won't get him at third. They're runners at the corners here with 2 gone. Here's Mookie Betts. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. High in the air out to center field. Kipnis moves over. And the inning is over. At the plate, Michael Brantley, lifetime against Chris Sale. He has 7 hits in 36 at-bats. Gone down on strikes 12 times as well.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
The 0-2 once more. And this is fouled at the plate. Here's another 0-2. Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number 1.
Right fielder, Alfie Cabrera.
0-1 count and the pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
On to first, and Cabrera's a ground out victim. 2 away. Here's Yonder Alonso trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And that's in there for strike 1. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. The next 0-2. Popped him up. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory. Into the box now, Andrew Benintendi. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
A curveball hit right back at him. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. Now at the plate, J.D. Martinez. First time up, he went down looking. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early?
Oh, and now meanwhile, this ball is cranked out to straightaway center field, and this one is going to leave the yard. It's a home run. Here's Xander Bogaerts now, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Oh, might not have been where he was hoping to put that pitch, but he somehow gets a swing on it anyway. Strike one. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Bases are empty, one man out. And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And right into the shift. And he is out on the tag. Leading off the inning, Jason Kipnis, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Kipnis, or Hip for short. He was taken in the second round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Bouncer down the line. And there's one down now. In now for Cleveland, Yan Gomes. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. A bouncer up the middle. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out. So here's Francisco Lindor now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Pedroia ranging into shallow right. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire. Stepping up now, Dustin Pedroia as we begin the top of the 4th. First delivery to him on the way. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. Pedroia, affectionately nicknamed Laser Show. He was taken in the second round back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Throw to first in time, one gone here in the 4th. Digging in for his second at-bat, Rafael Devers. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. High in the air out to center field. He'll take this in without much trouble, and 2 are gone here to start the 4th. Into the box, Sandy Leon. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Bauer sets his sights. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
This is what makes him so dangerous as a pitcher. 5 weapons that he can go to, and he's working ahead in the count. This is a tough matchup.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Popped him up. Lindor calls for it, and the inning is over. Now at the plate, Jose Ramirez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Not an easy thing to do to fill up the strike zone and be successful doing it. How about this guy so far in this one? 100% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today. Now this one's hit hard to left field by Donaldson and deep. Benintendi racing back onto the home run porch and gone. Next for the Indians is the designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion. He popped out in his first trip. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Sale is there for it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Here's Michael Brantley, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. 1 run, just 1 hit. No errors to this point for the Indians. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway. Here's Jackie Bradley now. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Jackie Bradley Jr.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Late that time for a strike.
You know, you love a guy who attacks the zone, but sometimes I think he could throw too many strikes. That could be the case right here. This offense is going to the plate, just pulling the trigger on everything.
Behind 0-2 now. Another 0-2 home. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Struck him out. Here's Mookie Betts. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First offering on its way. 0-1 the count.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. High pop-up. Donaldson moving to his left. And that ends the inning. Now at the plate, Melky Cabrera. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Pedroia ranging into the outfield. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Hey, I never want to take an offense's aggression away, but they've been swinging at a lot of pitches early in the count. Find themselves down. I think they need to regroup, have a meeting in the dugout, and figure out a way to maybe look at some pitches.
Try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around. Here's J.D. Martinez. He's set to lead us off in the sixth inning.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game. First pitch of the at-bat. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that two-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
And he fouls this one off. Again, a 1-2. Chopped weakly to the left. And that's the second out. Digging in, Mitch Moreland. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Bauer into his motion. Here comes the first pitch. Ball one.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. The 1-1. He swung on and missed, and that's strike two.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing him a full.
And it's fouled away.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. And he will strike him out. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. Here comes the first pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. There's a strike. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball two. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Francisco Lindor.
Matty, he checks every box.
The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. Back goes Betts on the warning track. He makes the catch. Digging in, Jose Ramirez. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Betts has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Back here in Cleveland, Red Sox on top in this one as we get set for the 7th. But first, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First delivery to him on the way. And that one just missed outside. Popped him up. Donaldson shading to his right. He's got it one away. Now to the plate, Rafael Devers. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kipnis is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Ready once again, Sandy Leon. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Bauer's ready. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And a breaking ball stays outside. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. And the cutter can't find the zone as he surrenders the base on balls here. Striding in, Jackie Bradley Jr. 1 for 2. He singled and struck out in 2 trips. Starts him with a and Bradley swings and misses at that offering, and he's deep in the hole. 0-2. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And that ends the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Josh Donaldson will be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th. Popped him up. Leon has a play. He's got it 1 away. So next it'll be the 4-hole hitter for the Tribe, Edwin Encarnacion. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. No balls and a strike to count. No contact there from Encarnacion as the count runs to 0-2 on him.
The 7th inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
So it was a strikeout looking there. Edwin Encarnacion becomes the 2nd out of the bottom of the 7th. Oh, and he misses it. And lucky for them, the right fielder's there to back up the throw. Here's Melky Cabrera, runner in scoring position with Sagan. Needed a sand wedge for that one, swung on and missed. Softly hit toward the hole. To his right, Moreland, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Here's Mookie Betts. He'll start us off in the 8th.
Leading off for Boston.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Misses, ball 2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at-bat, as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
He's just rolling right now. So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. Oh, an ugly swing there. It's 0-1.
You see that so much, left-on-left matchup. That slider down in a way that you get a bad swing on it. There's so many few left-handed hitters that are willing to drive the ball up the middle the other way.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. Eighth inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. And this is swung on and missed. Two are quickly retired to start inning number 8. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
The way he's been able to command his fastball those first 2 pitches, don't be shocked if he goes back in there again or goes up under his chin or nasty slider down and away. He is open.
A swing and a miss. Stepping in, Yonder Alonso. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
And a check swing here, appealed down to third. But James Kingsley says he held up. Ball 1. Fouled away.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. Swing and a miss at a ball down. 1 run, just 1 hit. No errors to this point for the Indians. Left side. Bogarts has it. Throw in time at first for out number 2. At the plate, Yan Gomes. He went down on strikes last time up. Takes this the other way to right. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Francisco Lindor. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. On its way is pitch number 75. Swing and a little tapper. Here's the 0-2. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Ripped toward the gap in right. Gomes is on his way home. And a relay to the plate. But not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Lindor stands at second with 2 gone. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Swung on and chopped up the middle. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Lifetime against Andrew Miller. He's 2 for 4. He's set. Here it comes. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. 1-2 to the Boston shortstop. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Check swing called strike. 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. Next up for the Red Sox, Dustin Pedroia. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And he's safe at first as he beats this one out by about a half a step. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Way in front of a great slider that time. Lifetime against Andrew Miller. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1.
There seem to be different philosophies on it.
And we'll have to leave it. Now batting, Josh Donaldson. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Wind up and the 0-1. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. Outfield in the no doubles defense. Now the first pitch. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Bradley is there. 2 down. So stepping in, Michael Brantley. He was able to reach base thanks to an error in his last at-bat. The 0-1. Down the third baseline. Devers gloves it. Throw in time, and the ball game is over. And guys, a very important outing turned in on the mound for the man you see right there. He was a big factor, of course, and is the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award.
Yeah, he really...